Hey, what's going on, everybody? It is your girl, K Rene, and I am here with a K Rene exclusive on a Saturday night, a hot summer Saturday night. And I got somebody very, very special on my Zoom tonight. This is again, she is gracing me as far as breaking in my Zoom virginity with my first Zoom interview for the K Rene show. So I want everybody out there who is a fan of the K Rene show to give a warm welcome to Miss Laporcia Hollywood, who has finally had a chance to get on the show. We've been talking about this for, I think, maybe about a year now, since we connected, became friends through social media. And I'm telling you right now, it has not been nothing less than as far as just a pleasure and an honor being your friend, watching you do your thing, being in awe as far as all the glamour that you put together and helping ladies out here who don't have like no clue what they're doing. So I just want to again thank you for taking the time out your busy schedule to join me on the K Rene show tonight. How are you feeling?
Oh my God, I'm kind of overwhelmed today, but I mean, everything is awesome. I'm actually, doing the show. That's just like, and then like when you was like, what's going on? I'm like, oh my God, like today it's totally just just threw me out the box.
Yeah, I understand. It's the weekend. You know, things happen on the weekend, of course. Time is just going by. It's like basically slipping right past us before our eyes. So it's just like, oh my goodness gracious, when you go to wake up the next day, it's like Monday all over again. So I get it.
Right.
So tell me just a little bit so that, of course, a background for those of you who do not know. Laporcia is one of those people I have, like I said, I've been following her. I've been watching her YouTube pages. I've been watching her beat faces for over a year and some change now, and trying to pick up little tips for myself. Also, she has a boutique. She has many things going on. And as far as for, I think, with glamour, glitz, and just being beautiful all over throughout her spirit, her energy, I'm telling you right now, I'm just happy to have her. And tell my people, Laporcia, where are you located?
Well, I'm actually online right now, when we're talking about the boutique. And basically that's pretty much the way I want to do it right now, because there's a lot of other things going on that, but that's where I'm at online. They can actually go to the Instagram if they want to Laporcia Boutique Show, and that's a little bit of what what we can basically show you if you really want to like go forward with buying.
Okay. Now, for those of you, of course, that tune into the K Rene show, you already know I'm here in Baltimore City. Where are you located as far where you live, Laporcia? Because a lot of people, they don't know. She's not here in Baltimore, everybody. Tell them where you at.
Well, I am coming from the M Town, guys.
Oh.
Memphis, Tennessee.
Memphis in the house. Now, you born and raised?
Yes, I am born and raised here.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So tell me a little bit of, as far as everybody that's out here listening, a little background about yourself. Growing up as a little girl, have you always been into makeup and as far as with glam?
You know what? Like growing up, my auntie and my mom, she's like a glam doll herself, but she's not into makeup, but she just loves like when it comes to beauty, so it's always been in my family. But as far as the beauty part, like the makeup and stuff, oh my God, my auntie basically just installed that in me, because she was like, as a little girl, she would just let me plan her makeup. And I was like, oh my God, and then I would get in her shoes, get in her heels and stuff, and just basically put it on. And then from there, I just fell in love with beauty. And that's basically where it started.
Okay, because growing up for me, I know I was never, as far as like, I guess, a girly girl, shall I say. I was never into makeup. I had a couple of course, Barbies, dolls, Raggedy Ann, but I was kind of like tomboyish. And so even growing as I got older as a teenager, I never really was into it because I didn't know how to apply it. And then when I started doing more as far as DJing and bartending, and when I had events, I felt like I maybe needed a little bit of something, you know, just on the face to make it pop. And I still, to this day, at the age of 40, still feel like I don't know what I'm doing. So just something as far as like, right now, we're going through summer, it's hot. What do you recommend as far as, because I know everybody want a nice beat face, but what would you recommend as far as within this type of weather to put on the face?
Well, you know, since it's kind of hot and gloomy a little bit because, you know, we're kind of now in the fall, but it's still a little hot. So I wouldn't recommend too much. Only make sure, first of all, that skincare is the first recommended thing. Skincare, it has to be the top. You know, it could just be just a little soft cleanser. You know, you don't even have to do moisturizer because some people's face is gonna sweat anyway in their season. So in the midst of that, just do a little bit of concealer. Once you get through doing that, and you can do like a little blush, a little bit of something like that. Or if you really, really have those hard stars, which I understand, once you put the concealer, do just a little foundation because you don't want to do a lot. And then make sure you have some type of translucent powder. And with that powder, it's going to just pretty much kind of blend that face in a little bit, so you won't look, you know, too blushy or too oily.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Yeah, and that's a good recommendation because that makes a lot of sense. And then I guess also it won't make you feel overheated or hot as far as just your face for sweating purposes, things of that nature. Now, let me ask you this. Did you ever find, as far as any type of insecurities growing up, anything you didn't like about yourself, and then found a way to kind of use the makeup as a way to kind of contour or cover something? Because we all have flaws, you know what I mean? And I guess, you know, as growing up, we try to hide our flaws until we get older and we're like, we don't care about them flaws. But was it anything that stuck out to you to where you was like, if I can change it, this is what I'm going to be doing now?
Yeah, growing up, I've always, you know, had the pretty face or whatever. Um, it, just growing up, I was just this big breasted girl, you know, and you know, the big breasted girl, you know, that just has a little flat butt, and that's, you know, pretty much outside of my family, where everybody was pretty much hippie or whatever. And I was a bit overweight a little bit.
Okay.
As a child, but as I became, you know, older, I just started, you know, saying, look, I need to lose weight, you know, for me. And but I've always had that confidence. One thing about me, even with the insecurities, I've always made it where I'm like, look, I'm gonna do me. You know what I'm saying? Even in high school, I would just do me. You know, I was always different. One thing I can say. So I never just kind of just stayed in the insecurity, you know, part. I would look at it and say, okay, what else is great about me? You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So that's pretty much how I went about with the insecurities.
Yeah, I get that. Hereditary, for me, I have dark circles under my eyes. It's been with me as a child. They're still with me to this day. And it still seems like no matter how much I try to, you know, put something and the blending, the foundation, just to try to like give an even tone, it's just like, it just makes me who I am. And it's just a part of me. And then it's to the point, like, I don't even try to, you know, do too much to try to hide it anymore. It's the same with moles, freckles, you know, we get used to that. And it's like to a point,
Right.
we used to want to hide it, contour it, you know what I mean? But now, as we embrace it now, and I love that. As far as
Right.
you know, why we have options when it comes to makeup. Do you do faces? Do you do any like beats as far as to the guards? How you do your face, honey? Anybody come to you as a client? Do you have clients?
Yeah, I've had, you know, quite a, you know, few, but I want to talk about that. I'm glad you brought that up. Some women they're kind of intimidated by me, by me being on Instagram, by being on Facebook and YouTube. So they just want to look, instead of asking, hey, yeah, I want my face be, it's not like that. They're just, I just want to watch. You know what I'm saying? But most of the people that I knew, they'll say, hey, I want my face be, or I'll be like, hey, I'll go ahead and beat your face because, I mean, you got this event. That's pretty much it.
Okay. Now you have children, little girls.
Yes.
Are they into makeup?
2 little girls and 2 boys. Oh my God. They are divas. When I say divas, they're like, oh my God, Mom, I want to be just like you. I'm like, okay. So yeah, they are into everything. Anything that has something to do with glitter, glamour, they're into it.
I'm sure I can only imagine. And I've seen a couple of clips with them, as far as with little cute little lip, a cute little rosy little blush. I've seen them. So I can just only imagine. Do they remind you of yourself growing up?
Yes, a lot.
A lot.
They really do. Yes, especially my little mini me, my small one. She's always like, oh my God, Mom, you bought some pearls. Oh my God, Mom, you doing this. Oh my God, can I just have that lash? I'm like, girl, you are 4 years old. What do you know about beauty? So when I say she has took a lot from me. And with that being said, it's just it's all about beauty term, so yeah.
Tell me one thing. Has dealing with the fact that we're all going through COVID-19 quarantines, just the fact that normalcy has changed over these last couple of months, has it did anything or has it affected you in any kind of way when it comes to as far as the boutique online or as far as within makeup, anything as far as that you've seen a change?
You know what? One thing that I have to say about COVID, it's pretty much had a big effect on everybody. Not just me, like just on the world itself. Because we're so used to like wearing things without the, like not wearing these masks. We're so used to like having that face be able to go wherever we go and you're able to see the whole face. And now it's just like you gotta wear these boring old masks, and your mask has to blend in to make the face look like something. So it's been pretty much being affected on my end. As far as the boutique, a lot of that pretty much has affected that part as well because no one they're shopping, but then they're not really shopping. Like they would.
Especially to be comfortable, I guess, with the fact that if their income has changed, if the job has changed, they're no longer working as much as they were. So now it's kind of like knowing how to have to budget again, coming away from what you used to wanting to be able to treat yourself for, that you have to scale back. A lot of people I think are going through that.
Right. Yeah. Like I said, it has affected everything. The schools, everything.
Yes.
So,
yes, very much so. And now what I have to actually say, and I have to commend you on it because again, I follow you. Every time you step out, sis, you're always looking your best. Whether, I don't know, you just be going to like maybe your little local grocery store, you always have this style and this uniqueness about you, and I love it. It don't matter if it's a Monday, it could be Wednesday, you always look good, very well put together. It's just like you're just a walking advertisement for yourself, for your business, and I really like to commend you for that, especially for Black women who do not get, I think, enough praise from other Black women, that we have to, build up one another. And when you see somebody doing something, and the fact that you're not even here in Baltimore, and I really like the fact that I see you have your following. I like the fact that you get on here, you show different looks. So I really, really appreciate, just being a part of another part of the industry. So thank you.
Yes, you are so welcome.
And I also want to know, because everybody's on this crafty creativity right now, being home, have you thought about starting any type of maybe online tutorial classes, like as far as for people that want to learn how to do contouring for the eye, or just maybe like a nice smoky eye, a different type of blend? Have you thought about getting involved with something like that?
You know, I thought about that. I do get a lot of people, they're always like, can you just do, you know, a tutorial for eyebrows? Can you do a tutorial for makeup? And I'm like, yeah, but even when it comes down to it, you know, when I do put it out, you know, it's just like, okay, I'm here, you know, for it, but I'm not here. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. It's just some people just like to look. It's okay. Some people just like to look and see, you know, and that's all right. But if you're not learning, you know, I'm just saying, what's the use of even asking to go that far? So that's something that I have. But when it comes to somebody who really need that, oh, I'm right on board with it. And I will do it if somebody really wants to learn.
Well, then that's good, because I think it would be great. The way that I feel like right now, this is our new norm, you know, and everybody's
Right.
trying to be very independent as best as they can, learn a new trick, learn a new, you know, talent, a new skill, and really try to do now more of the things that they always pushed on the back burner, because we have nothing but time on our hands. I think we have more time on our hands now to try to basically take on some of the things that we didn't have a chance to do when we were always on the go and being busy. And I think that would actually help as
Right.
far as, you know, and a lot of people, you have a really good following. So I really would think,
Right.
I think you should definitely go for it. What have you seen?
All right. I'm driving and talking at the same time.
Okay. What have you seen change as far as with social media? Do you feel as though that it's like a whole nother part-time job when it comes to promoting yourself, your videos, posting? Is it tiresome?
You know what? With social media, I'm gonna be honest with you. I feel so how can I say this? When I do social media, when I actually like take the time out to do videos, that's pretty much, I feel like it's my life. I know, you know, people may don't understand. They may be like, what? The reason why I said it's my life because hold on, I'm gonna pull over and then I'll be able to talk to you about this because we're almost through with this. Okay, so when I do social media, it takes a lot of time into doing my makeup, but people don't understand when I'm doing my makeup, I'm not just doing it. I'm really beginning to, how can I say, speak love affirmations to myself while I'm doing my makeup. And that's kind of like a form of self-love for me. I know a lot of people may be like, well, you just putting makeup on your face. But even with you putting makeup on your face, you have to get to a point where it could be therapy for you. Like some people have therapy for different things. Makeup is my therapy. Like getting online and on YouTube is a therapy for me. Like it makes me feel like whatever that I'm going through, hey, I could just get on, you know, get in front of this mirror and get those lights and bam, 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 you know. And while I'm doing that, I'm beginning to think about what makes me beautiful, what makes me awesome, what makes me great. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. I like that. And I like the fact that you're doing it that way. As you say, you're speaking as far as an affirmation. You're speaking something within as far as love. I have watched a girl, I don't remember her name, but she talks and tells these stories as she's doing her makeup. And you were thinking that because there's a split screen of another picture next to her, like she's about to do her makeup to look like this person. But technically, she's telling you a story, but she's doing a whole different look just for herself alone. And it keeps you in tune with the story as well as watching her do her makeup. So I like that twist. And I think that's awesome. Put a different spin on it. Now, being that, of course, we're not living in normal times. Everything again has changed. I have to keep bringing that up because I think sometimes we slip out of our comfort as far as to our new comfort and want to go back to what we used to have. Where do you see things moving for yourself, Laporcia Hollywood, and the boutique within these next 3 years to come? What are your main goals that you want to perfect from this and your brand?
For one thing, I just want to say that when it comes to my goals, I really just want to just thank the Lord for everything. I have to say that because it's not just me, you know, for makeup and for the boutique. First, for the makeup, I see my videos like really touching millions of women, you know, and them overcoming certain insecurities, them overcoming certain things that they came to in their life. They don't know how to get over. Like I said, makeup is a therapy for me. And I just see when I do makeup, or even if I'm just doing more like a self-love video, I see it touching women all over the world. I don't just see me. I see women coming forward saying, oh my God, just by seeing you do this, hearing your story, it makes me want to better myself. It makes me want to actually try to do some makeup or find what is my niche. And as far as the boutique, like I tell everybody, the boutique is basically to make women know, to let them know, and to get in their head, you're beautiful, big, small, skinny, whatever. And a lot of women, when they put on clothes, they may feel, oh, I'm just fat, and it's, oh, I don't look good, and it's all, everybody feel like that they have to be hippie. Okay, so what if we're not hippie? Can we still be beautiful? And that's how I kind of feel about everything. So as far as that, the makeup and the boutique, I see it going forward. I see women saying, oh my God, she changed my life. Through me wearing her clothes, I know who I am. Through me even knowing, just watching her videos, what she's doing makeup. I know now that I'm still beautiful. And even if I don't wear any makeup, I still got something out of what she's teaching me. So yeah.
I like that. And I think makeup, for me, I think it enhances features of the face. It enhances the structure. And I think for many women, it's just like wearing something nice and something a little sexy under your clothes. And it gives you that extra step, that extra beat to your walk and that confidence and that
right.
And I think that those are the things that it's supposed to do, as the enhancement for yourself, for your confidence, for your energy, your overall well-being, and just knowing, stepping in your own power that you are beautiful, you are powerful, you can be just as successful as you want to be. And I think that that's basically all is the triggers as to what the whole purpose of it is for. So I commend you. I also want you to let everybody know, where can they find you? Where can they follow you?
Well, you can follow me on Instagram.
Okay.
It was Laporcia Hollywood, but now it's called High Value Grace.
Okay, High Value Grace.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
And even on YouTube, it's still Laporcia Hollywood. On Facebook, it's still Laporcia Hollywood.
Okay. YouTube?
Yeah, YouTube is Laporcia Hollywood, and Facebook is Laporcia Hollywood.
Okay, all right. Well, there you all have it. Y'all need some advice. You need a good affirmation. You want to see different looks. Again, she said it. If you're interested and you're serious about a tutorial, want to learn, she will not have any problems as far as to give you a consultation and to go from there with you. And remember, again, as everybody needs to understand, women, skinny, big, short, tall, medium size, we're beautiful. This is the year of the woman. If you haven't noticed, we have had a Superwoman cape on for these last 4 or 5 months. We have found strength and power from places we didn't even know we had in us. And especially for our children, holding the family down. We're the backbone to what needs to be done, keeping things moving and keeping that energy positive. So I want to thank you, sis. I know it took us a minute to try to get this together. Zoom, I don't like you. Zoom has problems. I know, right? But I am glad we were able to finally get it together and work it out. So thank you for taking time out your schedule tonight, sis. I appreciate you. Thank you for tuning into my show as always. Thank you. Is there anything is there any shout outs you want to give out before we sign off?
I just want to just thank you so much, Kay Rene, for everything, because you've watched my growth. You've watched from the things that I started, where I started, how I started. And so in the midst of that, that's just like a blessing to me, even in all of it. And the fact that we actually just like click like this is so awesome.
Yes.
Yeah. So I just appreciate you.
Thank you, thank you. I appreciate it, and I love watching you become even more successful, and I'm watching your growth, and I really do. Sis, I wish you all the best of everything, and we will be in touch again still and continue to be in the future.
Yes, yes. And one last thing I want to say, look, I want to tell y'all, she really, to me, is a sister to me. I don't just call her sis. I don't know if she knows it, but honey, she's really like a real sister to me, and I appreciate everything she has done for me.
Oh, thank you.
Just even her picking me up, letting me know, okay, everything's gonna be okay. We're gonna do this, and even when we said we was gonna schedule, because I was actually supposed to be coming down there, or up there. That I don't know,
Right.
But cause see, it's what we say, it's down here because we're in Memphis, but I don't know how they say, in Baltimore. But yeah, we've always tried to get something going, and I'm still trying to get down there to see her. So I just appreciate her so much, just even giving me a chance to even show pretty much of how much I've grown.
Definitely, I appreciate that. I can't wait for us to actually link. I can't wait for all this COVID stuff to be over, so we can get to actually being back around people, making stuff happen, networking, continuing our growth. And I appreciate you watching me grow as well. You've been a day one fan since day one. So I really, really appreciate that.
I am.
Thank you. Thank you. Well, you have a good night, sis.
You do a good job.
Well, thank you. Thank you.
Yes,
I'm trying. Every week it's different. And at times it ain't easy, and you know how it is. You know how it can be. It's not easy, but we pushing through, and I'm getting it done. So I'm trying to do my best, but I appreciate you. Thank you.
Thank you, hon.
All right, well, y'all have a good night. Your mom looking over there like a sister, all young, beautiful.
Girl.
Hi, Mom.
Hi.
Hi. Thank you for, again, birthing somebody that is a beautiful soul. Thank you.
You're so welcome. You never know what you birthing or what's in you until after what the Lord had bring and brought out of her. So I didn't know what I was birthing, but I know now.
Okay. All right. Amen.
Amen.
Y'all have a beautiful night. I'll talk to you again soon, okay?
All right, sis.
All right. Thank you for tuning in. Thanks, everybody. Y'all come back again on another K. Rene exclusive. I'll see y'all later. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.